we'll give that a go. If not, Carboot, I guess. Hi everyone, I'm Joe from Joe's Collector's Corner. Welcome back to another video. This week we're going to do what we do always. We're going to go through what sold and what we bought today. Today's Sunday. The way we do these is everything that sold from the previous Saturday through to Sunday. So that's the week that I do my accounts. It's been another good week, not as crazy as last week, but still one of the best this year. So on eBay this week we did £213.33. I've got it up here so I don't forget. It's not hidden away, I'm not that professional, so I'll be reading off the screen. So £213 on eBay, and then on Depop we had one sale for £25.49. So in total, £238.82. So, you know, for some packaging and running to the post office on the way home from work, not a bad, you know, extra bit of cash coming in per week. Should we go through what sold, or should we go through what we spent at the car boot? I guess as a teaser, we'll say the car boot was huge today. It was beautiful weather. It was packed. There was tons of sellers. I bought barely anything. There was nothing to buy. Just nothing in my kind of genre or my niche that I go for. I mean, I've expanded a lot into clothing, shoes, electronics, all sorts, and there was just nothing. There was some games that a friend of mine got, and that was it. So I spent a grand total of £10 at the car boot. I then luckily went to some charity shops on the way home, and I bought a couple of extra bits. Some good bits. I didn't spend a lot though, so we'll go through that at the end of the video. So, in terms of sales, again, I'll read them off the screen, pop them up here, you can see what they went for. We sold Super Paper Mario on a Nintendo Wii. That went for $9.99, free postage. That I think was from the Wii bundle, so that Wii bundle's well into profit, and I've not even sold the Wii yet. So that's doing really well. This, I didn't think it was going to sell. I don't think you've seen it in a video. I picked it up from a charity shop a week ago. It was a brand called Occhi, or O-C-C-H-I. I think it's golfwear, but the brand doesn't exist. It said made in England, Occhi menswear. Can't find it anywhere. Can't find it online. Can't find it in the shops. Nothing on eBay. No idea where it could be from. Anyway, I don't know how, but it sold for a price I made up. It went for £15 plus postage. It's a kind of a long sleeve activewear material. I call it a golf top because I've sold Adidas ones which were the same kind of material. It was a polo long sleeve in blue. £15 plus postage. Really happy with that. I thought I'd be lumped with it forever. We then sold, this was a nice sale actually, picked up from a charity shop. It was a rare retro Manchester United football polo. Or not rare retro, it was Score Draw, which kind of, they remake retro kits and retro clothing, and they're still really hard to find. I think they must just release things every now and again. So that was a Manchester United football shirt. It was a Jubilee one. That went for £25 plus postage, and he's really happy with it. Said it was mint condition. He's well over the moon. We then sold Wii Sports. Is this the second time we sold Wii Sports? I think it is. It's gone for $9.99 again. It was from the bundle. Yeah, just an amazing profit on that now. We then sold a Star Wars R2-D2 electronic game. It's kind of like its Operation, I think, but with R2-D2. It was in box, unused, but the box had been, you know, bent. It had been dropped, which is a shame. It's not worth as much as I thought it was, even if it was brand spanking new, but it went for £13.99 on offer, plus postage. I think I dropped £1 or £2 on it, but it was a really nice piece of kit. It looked really good for a Star Wars fan. It was big, colourful, and it all worked. We then sold, this is nice, from Gumtree, the 3 pop figures we bought. We sold the second one. It was Crash Bandicoot, the best one, went for £24.99 plus postage. I sent out some offers overnight, and you know, somebody else just happened across it and bought it for full price. So I was really lucky with that, well chuffed. I then accepted a massive offer actually on a Sells branded football goalkeeping shirt. So it must have been a retro style because it's got full padded arms. It was really heavy. It looked like something from the 70s, but it had never been used. There was not the black padding on the arms was brand new, not been touched. That went for £12 plus postage. I think I had it up for 20. One had gone for 25, I think, in the past in green. This was a cream and black colour. Went for £12 plus postage. I'd had it for a while. Clothing doesn't go in the shed in all the boxes I've got. It kind of sits in a box next to me, so the quicker I can get rid of that, the better. The more I can buy after that. So I was happy to get rid of that. We then sold Animal Crossing with the Wii Speak Nintendo microphone. That went as a bundle from the Wii bundle as well. $14.99 free postage on that one. A huge sale Friday morning, driving to work. Checked my watch, very well, a thing popped up on my watch as I was on some traffic lights. It said £55. I thought, great, I've sold the Wii. Somebody's bought the Wii after somebody else cancelling. But no, in fact, it was the John Wick diorama figure, the big one from the other video. That went for £50 plus postage, which is insane. I think there was one sold in Germany for 40 something with a damaged box. This was pretty much, it was new and sealed. There was a slight crease on the front, like corner. £50 all in to the UK. So I was really happy with that. That was a really quick turnaround as well, and a lot of profit made on that. We then sold a Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow game for the original Xbox, $4.95 free postage. They're just, you know, easy feedback, and I'll try and buy a bunch of them for, you know, less than £1 a game. The Dog Island Nintendo Wii, $4.99 free postage from the bundle. We then sold some Power Rangers, actually, or is that today? No, that was yesterday. We sold some Power Rangers. 3 tiny figures from Dino Charge. I bought some Pokemon toys from somebody on Facebook, and they just had a couple of Power Rangers in the picture, and they said they'd throw them in for free. So £6.50 on them. I think I've got one more up for £6, and then some of them were broken, so you know they're in the bin or in the charity shop or car boot bag. So £6.50 on them. I'm into profit already from kind of like the Palkia, Dialga legendary figures and the Ash figure I've sold. I've got a Greninja figure that's worth 20 something pounds still from that, so there's still plenty of profit to be made. And that is everything. Yeah, there's actually a ton more sales here today. The weekends are the worst for me. I don't know how, but I only seem to sell stuff through the week. And so Friday and Saturday was the 25th and 26th, where we sold, well, luckily we had the John Wick sale, but we did 1, 2, 3, 4. We sold 4 things. Today alone, I've sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things so far. One of them's waiting for payment, but we went back and forth on offers for ages this morning, and I accepted his final offer, which was still well below asking price. So I think he will pay. He's probably just not got around to it or not realised. But yeah, it's been a crazy week, and you know, next week I'm hoping these 6 sales carry on throughout the week, and we have another great week. So let's go through everything that we bought. So we went to the car boot. Like I said, it was huge. Tons of people. Bought nothing. There was nothing there. There was not even football boots. Barely any shoes. The shoes I bought, I don't know the price of them. They're really tatty, but I think if I can clean them up, they might be worth some money. We spent £10 at the charity. No, we spent £10 at the car boot. We spent a grand total of £11 at the charity shop, or at 2 that I went to. So let's go through what we bought at the car boot, I guess. First things first, you've probably seen this if you watch any other reseller. It's a 6-second ad machine. They kind of sell all day long on eBay. I somehow got this for £1, which is the cheapest I've ever seen one. They're normally in charity shops for, you know, between 3 and 6 quid. Got it for £1. What I've noticed is a lot of the time these little rubber pieces here, they're missing, and they're kind of what make the whole thing work. I think they're meant to be 2 orange and 2 yellow, but I might have a different model because I've got 4 pink, and I think in fact they might be different size. Basically there'll be 2 different strengths, one's longer than the other. I thought these were all the same, but I think the outer ones are slightly smaller, so maybe I've got a different model. I need to do some research. It is an official one. It kind of has the website on the back and things. They all basically look the same. I've seen some with a logo up here. The sticker might have just come off on this one, I'm not sure. We're looking at about £15 to £20 on that. What else did we buy? We then bought a bag. Well, actually, I bought that for £1 and then didn't buy anything for about an hour, walking around the car boot about 8 times. From one guy then, I bought 2 pairs of shoes and a bag. So we'll go through all of this. I bought a super dry bag, because I weren't sure if it was retro or vintage, but it's like a leather, it's red, it looks a bit pink on the video actually, but it's got a nice kind of padded back, and then obviously the logo on the front. The only downside is It's obviously been used in a school bag, and it's got some kind of pink highlighter. There it is. Yeah, a highlighter has gone nuts in there. But the zip works fine. It's really heavy. Actually, the zip might be knackered. I've just noticed, so there's actually, you know, we'll have to try and fix that. It didn't cost them much, so you never know. Might be a bit of a profit in it if we can figure out how to fix that. Yeah, we'll give that a go. If not, car boot, I guess. Then from the same guy, we bought some shoes. They're kind of far away. I'll reach over and get them. You guys might know if they're worth money. They look a bit retro and quite cool. So, first things first, we bought some New Balance trainers. I've just noticed now there is actually a little bit of peel on the front of that one. So these can go cheap, I guess. They are an I or L there, 500, sorry. Kind of a grey blue suede. They look quite good. They're well worn in, but they're a UK 9. Made in England, actually. I didn't even know they were made in England. They're M. Oh, maybe they are quite worn. Is that meant to be an M or is that an L? That's stitched in there and it definitely isn't an M. So I'm not sure what model they are, but we've got some free laces inside this one, which is nice of them. Real New Balance ones. So yeah, we'll take them. No idea what the price is on them. Because of the peel, I'm hoping at least 10. But I know New Balance can do quite well, so we'll see on them. They might be, you know, super retro or exclusive, I don't know. We then bought a cool pair, very well worn, Nike Air something. No idea, but they say Nike Air on them. And they look quite cool. They're orange and blue with a bit of turquoise, but they are really kind of worn on there, you can see. They need a brush up. That's the best I'm going to be able to do to them, but like I said, these shoes in the bag were cheap. These are a UK size 9 as well. But yeah, they look quite nice. They look kind of funky. I think I've started taking all my pictures on the vivid setting on the iPhone, so I think the colours will really pop on a picture on these. You know, I do the standard kind of photo where you kind of lean them up like that with a piece of tape underneath it to make it higher. I think they'll look quite good. There's loads of tread on them, pretty clean as well. They just need a bit of a wipe and a brush, and hopefully, you know, 15-20 pounds maybe. We'll see. The final item from the car boot was something that I've gone hard on because we're not sure what the value might be. It didn't cost a lot, but we kind of saw it at the same time, so we did the research and we made a deal with the seller. It is definitely vintage. It's a Heli Motocop toy. It's definitely imported. In fact, it's got the import label on it there. There's no barcode on it and there's no date. So we know it's old, but it's kind of a vintage policeman on a motorbike that's got these kind of motors underneath it. You put some batteries in it, and I think he spins around. It needs a good test and it needs a lot of research because, again, there are no, in fact there were 2 solds, but they were brand new for 60 and 75 pounds in the US, because I think this is a US imported toy. So I just don't know if it might even be Mexico. Yeah, it's got some Spanish on it, but yeah, like I said, in fact, yeah, quite a lot of it in Spanish. Hokai Toys. So I don't know. Maybe 40, maybe 50, could be more, could be less. Definitely need some research, and hopefully it's working as well. And there's some profit to be made in that. So that's it for the car boot. You know, after that terrible morning, I was there for hours and I spent a tenner and barely bought anything. I normally spend £50 at a minimum, or 40, and get, you know, 20 items or something. So I went to some charity shops when I went shopping, to Aldi, you know, the Sunday weekly shop, and I bought 2 things. I bought this, which is, I know what you're thinking, why? It's a Universal, well not Universal, it's a Warner Bros. Studio Store golf head cover. And I think this one is 1997. And there was a 1993 one that sold for £30, and these are going for about 20. So I reckon between 20 and 30 on that, easy. It's clean, it's brand new inside, it's really good condition. The final thing we bought, the most exciting thing, is a jacket. I'll go get it now. Again, it's going to take a lot of research. So, here we go. It's a 2008. Thank you to George from Reselling and ChaddyPete for actually telling me how to figure out the dates on these. It's a 2008 Adidas kind of bomber driving. I've seen them be labelled as driving jackets, but I don't know if this is one of them. I'll kind of stand back so you can see it. It's kind of a weird brown colour, but it's got like the belt loops around the neck. It's got a cool like clasp at the bottom. It's got the classic like trefoil, and then it's the black label. It's got the date of April 2008 on the inside label, and kind of zip pockets all around. Even on the inside, it's a zip pocket, and then the shoulders are kind of this like cool, kind of breathable look with the stripes all the way down the arms. The cuffs are mint. It's like somebody bought it. It's 2008, so it's 14 years old, and it's like somebody bought it and probably because it's so ugly, never worn it. But I think there's a lot of value to be had there. I've seen some brown, kind of standard looking Adidas jackets, 2008, go for 65 quid. And that's just really cool. But I can't find anything like it. Not even a different colour in the same, like just the style I can't find from Adidas. So if anybody's got anything like it, let me know. Either YouTube comments or Instagram, it's Joe's Collector's Corner. And I'm just gonna have to, you know, wing it and try and find one similar, or just guesstimate a price. I think there's gonna be a lot of profit in that. You know, with the others listed at 65 and being super plain and selling at that price, I think we're definitely gonna do well with that. And like I said, it's essentially brand new. It's unbelievable how good condition it's in. Even like this, there's a buckle at the bottom here, which is just mint. It's not even got, you know, it's not been hit on the edges or roughed up or anything. So I'm looking forward to photographing that and getting that on eBay. It might even sell well on Depop. I can try it on Vinted, but you know, people want things for pennies. I sold some Timberlands on Vinted for £85. I don't know how I did that. I've never sold anything like that on there again at that price. But you know, we'll list it on all of them, cross list, and hopefully get a sale. So from about £21, or exactly £21, you know, I'm hoping for 80, 120, 140, about 130 to 140, not including the bag, which might be knackered, and the shoes, because I don't know the price. So it might even be 160 from £21. So, you know, for a really slow buying day, there's a lot of profit to be made there, and some fun different items to list. So I'm looking forward to testing those out, taking the pictures, getting them on eBay. Hopefully we'll be up in the next week or two. And yeah, that's that. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm hoping this week's going to be a good one. As you can see, it is a mess in the background. I've got 8 items to post out today, so it's going to be a busy evening. I'll crack on with that. See you all next week.